Cases Loaded with Dan Wilson. I've been collecting sports cards for over 30 years. During that time, I bought, sold, and traded over 1 million cards. During that time, I've been to a lot of card shows. I love going to card shows. One of the things about card shows is they're typically held on the weekend, and that's when there's a lot of other stuff going on, a lot of family stuff, and so it's sometimes hard to make it to the show. So what do you do when your schedule would only allow for you to make it to the last half hour of a card show, and you got to drive 45 minutes to get there? Well, if you're a baseball card junkie like myself, you hop in the car and you speed over as quickly as you can within the approved speed limit, of course, and you check out the last 30 minutes of card show and see what you can find. So let's see what I found. All right, so as I get in the car and drive over, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the show. This show took place on Saturday, January 27th in Mesa, Arizona. I live on the west side of the valley. Mesa's in the east side of the valley. Here's the show details, sports cards and collectibles. It's at the Country Inn at 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. I couldn't get there until about 1:30. That's because my youngest son had a flag football game at 11. He finished his game, and then guess what? We had a baseball tournament at 2:30, and it happened to be about 10 minutes from where this show was. Again, baseball tournaments, he has to be there an hour early, so this is what it looked like when I got there. Pretty dead. Again, last half hour of the show, but there was some cool stuff. Check out these Ken Griffey Jr. cards. I'm a huge Griffey fan, so always fun to see stuff, even if that's what I'm not buying. I bought a few dime and quarter cards at the show, but this was the card that was my big purchase, and I'm really happy that I was able to add this 1989 Bill Ripken card to my collection. It's a card I've wanted for over 35 years. I left the show a little bit before 2 o'clock as it ended and headed over to Cactus Yards for my son's baseball tournament. A 2-day tournament, Saturday and Sunday. Lots of games. It was a long weekend, but had a great time, and happy to announce that they came out on top, 12U Majors champions, so congrats, Stampede. Well done, boys.